All right, today we are jumping into a really intense, hyper-specific deep dive.
We are?
We're looking at one single piece of professional gear, the PureLink UX-8800. It's an 8x8 4K HDMI matrix switcher.
Right.
Now, this is not something you're buying for your living room. The price tag is $4,670, basically.
Yeah, and that price tag immediately tells you everything. We are talking about mission-critical performance here.
So what's the mission? What does this thing actually do?
At its core, it's kind of the nervous system for a really complex AV setup. It takes, say, 8 different HDMI sources, laptops, media players, you name it, and it can send any of them to any of 8 different displays instantly.
Okay, so it's a traffic cop for video signals. But let's unpack that. Why can't a big office building just use, I don't know, 8 cheap splitters? What are the specs that demand this kind of solution?
It really comes down to fidelity, especially when you're pushing enormous amounts of data. I mean, this supports resolutions up to 4K at 60 Hertz, but the key phrase, the thing you're really paying for, is the 4.4.4 pixel format.
Hold on, 4.4.4. What does that string of numbers actually mean to the person looking at the screen?
It means uncompressed, full quality color. There's no compromise. So if you're looking at a spreadsheet with fine lines or maybe medical imagery, you can't have color smearing.
Ah, cool.
Consumer formats often use something like 4.2.0, which, well, it throws away some color information to save bandwidth. This switcher preserves everything. And that's why it needs a huge data pipe, 18 gigabits per second, to manage it.
Okay, so signal purity is pillar number 1. But here's where it gets really crucial for businesses, right? Compliance and security.
Exactly. This is maybe even more important. The unit is HDMI 2.0 and, crucially, HDCP 2.2 compliant.
And HDCP 2.2 is the digital handshake that protects copyrighted 4K content.
It's the digital handshake, yeah. If you're a hotel trying to show a premium sports package or a cinema showing a new film, you have to have that compliant handshake. If you try to chain a bunch of cheaper devices together, that handshake often breaks.
And you get a blank screen.
You get a blank screen and angry customers. So this box guarantees that protection works seamlessly.
All right, so the signal is pure. The content is secure. But none of that matters if the hardware itself dies mid-presentation. Let's talk reliability.
You can see it just by looking at the physical design. Think about a busy server rack. Things get bumped. This unit has locking HDMI ports.
That's a small thing, but so important.
It's huge. It prevents accidental disconnections, which is probably the #1 cause of signal failure in a professional environment.
And what about just long-term life? I know there's a metric for that.
There is. The MTBF, mean time between failures, this is rated for 50,000 hours.
Wow.
That's well over 5 years of continuous 147 operation. It's built to be installed and then completely forgotten about.
Okay, final piece of the puzzle. Control.
Sure.
You've got 8 sources, 8 destinations, maybe across an entire building. No one's using a little remote control for this.
No, of course not. Control is all centralized. It's done through what's called RS-232 or LAN control, and there's a built-in web page.
So the AV manager can be in their office.
And use their laptop to fix a screen flickering in a conference room on another floor. They can see everything from one place. And a big part of that control is handling EDUD.
Right. The other dreaded handshake problem, where the display and the source can't agree on the resolution.
Yeah. This switcher has advanced management to prevent that from ever happening. It just forces them to talk to each other correctly.
So when you add it all up, that nearly $5,000 price tag, it's really justified by, what, 3 main pillars? You've got absolute signal quality with 4.4.4.
You have legal security with HDCP 2.2 compliance, and then just this it does. As the industry inevitably moves toward 8K, maybe with higher frame rates, we're going to need data streams way beyond 18 Gbps. So how do these professional hubs evolve to manage that leap? It's going to require a whole new class of hardware we haven't even really seen yet.